Hey, what's up, fellas? How you doing, man? Antonelli here.
Alright, so today we're going to look at Ken Griffey Jr., one of my favorite swings of all time. I think anyone that, kind of around my age, I think everyone mimicked Griffey's swing. I can remember doing it in the backyard playing wiffle ball. Probably the number one swing that was mimicked back in those days. So I've made videos in the past about Griffey's swing, and I think this is a great view of it. It's hard sometimes to find really, really good side angles of Griffey, so I want to talk about this. We're not going to break down every aspect of his swing. I know I do that a lot. But I want to talk about kind of the two main things that when people are talking about Griffey's swing or emulating it, they either do or talk about. And so the first one is kind of the feet close together and the big stride, right? So Griffey had a pretty decent stride here. And when people mimic his swing, they probably even put their feet even a little bit closer than he's at right now. But the things that stand out to me when he makes this stride, and when people try to copy him stylistically, they obviously aren't going to do as good of a job as Griffey does. But as he picks up and makes this move right here, if you watch the back leg, and especially the back knee, you can see how that doesn't just fall in, right? So he's not just falling to his front side. So even though it is a pretty decent stride length, he's not falling, he's controlling his weight, he's keeping his leg back and loaded. And so when it's time to go, right now he's able to turn that leg. So that's one really big thing that stands out to me, is big stride, but good control of his back leg, so that he is then able to then turn the bat and still be able to get everything behind this leg. He's able to get his upper body behind it. He's able to turn his bat back like this. If he were to just kind of fall forward, get heavy into this front side, well, now it gets harder to get behind the leg, and you end up kind of pushing the swing. It's harder for you to be able to turn the barrel behind the ball. So that's the first big thing that stands out to me. The second thing, and this is probably the biggest thing that everyone always talks about, is how much length is in his lead arm, right? So when he starts to make his move forward, we talk about the pullback, a move to get the upper body ready to hit. We talk about rear elbow behind top hand. And so you can see him doing that. But he makes this move where he really gets that lead arm almost completely locked out. And you'll see this with a lot of young players. And a lot of times this is coached out of players. Here's the thing. What I see a lot when players get that lead arm kind of locked out, the big move that I see a lot is when they go, this will stay locked, the hands will start to drop, or they'll just start to come forward like this, but there's no turning. There's no palm up, palm down, and this lead arm doesn't start to turn to work up. It just kind of works down as well. And so a lot of coaches will say to stay away from the lead arm getting extended. A lot of people call it an arm bar. But what Griffey's able to do, even though he gets into this position where he gets almost a locked out front arm, when he starts to go and he starts to turn the bat and he starts to get palm up, you can see if you look at this logo on his batting glove, it starts to turn up right away, right? So he's turning palm up, palm down. He's getting the top hand palm up. You can see the barrel starting to work back, and you can see the lead arm working up, and that's really key. So again, what I see a lot, players that get an arm bar, is this lead arm just wants to work down, and then the knob and the hands want to work down. Or again, sometimes when you see this, you'll see the hands drop. The hands will be down here. The lead arm will be very straight but down, and now they get into a really tough position to get the barrel turned. So Griffey, even though he gets that into that position, he now makes a really good turn, gets palm up, palm down, gets the lead arm working up so that he can then get the barrel behind the ball. Right? So his barrel path is still short, it's still tight. Right? Sometimes again you see younger players get into this position and then they'll get out away from their body and they'll be really long to the ball. You can still stay short, with a lead arm that has some good length in it back here. So it's not that this is the issue. You can do that and still take a proper swing. And if you're someone that feels comfortable doing that, but you're still having trouble, look at your hands, look at your lead arm, look at your barrel. Are you getting palm up, palm down? Is your lead arm working up instead of down? Is your barrel turning back but still tight to your body? That's really key. So hopefully that makes sense. And you can't forget about the best part about Griffey's swing is the follow through and home run walk down the line. The smoothest follow through ever. That's all I got. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, give it a thumbs up, all that good stuff. We'll talk to you later.
If you've enjoyed this video and want to learn more about building the elite swing, check out our new course. We have over 2 hours of content, almost 30 hitting drills. We break down the exact mechanics that you're going to want to implement into your swing. I've put the link in the description if you want to go check it out.